Well, here we go again, Jingles. What's my active quest? Yeah, we'll do some of the college stuff today. That seems like something fun to do. Why the hell not? And activate the you liar.
Always encouraging to see the younger generation. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
I found a certain book, Night of Tears.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed them.
I have to listen to him?
They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience. This marvelous object, it practically radiates magica. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've...
My god, look at the chin on that guy.
This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this
Could
before.
stab an eye out with that.
I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
Okay, whatever.
Will allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Sijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Are you so concerned about this?
I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Sijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law.
Just like me.
They
Got
have
it.
clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here.
I'm gonna get along with this guy.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
This room's pretty.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person.
You do.
You've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
What does this have to do with me?
This chain of events in motion at Sarthal. You must understand the Sijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly.
Hair out of place would cause that guy to go crazy, so... What exactly is the problem?
This object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
I'll help, but I don't know what to do.
Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours.
Who was the
He
Augur
was
of
once a
Dunlane?
student here at the college. Now he is something different.
Find him.
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Were you about to say
what is the
something?
meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Sijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow.
Yep, you did. Well, Ankano did, because he offends everybody. People exist, so they offend him.
I don't want to... Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? Fight well.
Shortcut.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution.
Suppose I should ask. Augur is.
That incident in Morthal was just a misunderstanding. Ah, that, yes. The group prior to yours has disappeared entirely. It's possible that there was less than the necessary, but we've had no contact. Arniel wondered if perhaps they'd somehow managed to get themselves lost in the Outer Realms, but I think that's giving them too much credit. I'm
Done.
not sure. None of them were working on anything terribly dangerous. As I recall, Ysra was trying to improve flame cloak spells to better work in Skyrim's harsh environment. Elos Tai was practicing illusion spells. She was having trouble with the calm spells, I believe, but only ever worked with skeevers. And then there's Borvir and Rundi, twins, though they rarely agreed on anything. Those two boys were obsessed with mead, convinced they could concoct something to compete with Honningbrew. Something about using frost magic to chill the mead for a certain period of time. I felt it was a waste, but the Archmage let
Doesn't sound like a waste to me.
Until next time.
Mirabelle does a fine job. The Augur? Really? Well, it's certainly not my place to say anything about it. I think you'd better go see Mirabelle Irvine. Certainly. Destruction spells come in different forms. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot. You'll also need to decide. Focusing solely on flame spells, there's nothing more I can teach you. Spells and incantations.
Why aren't you giving me the master quest then, lady?
Until next time. I can't wait to see you succeed, Mirabelle. I've no doubt she'll be promoted to Archmage at some point.
Supposed to give me the quest to get the level 100, the master level spells. Hi, dragon. God damn it. I wasn't prepared for that. Someone please kindly stop exploding this thing when I'm on it.
Don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolute. If there are any problems, that's nothing you need to concern yourself with.
Please help me find.
Very well. It's not something often discussed, as it might be misunderstood by the locals. The Augur is down in the midden, below the college. I don't recommend going down there unless it's absolutely necessary. No more than anyone else, I don't think. They're a very old order. Predated the Imperial Mages Guild by quite a bit. In fact, the Mages Guild was founded in opposition to the idea of the Psijic Order, that only an elite few should have control over magic. No one has seen or heard from them in over 100 years now, though.
Oh, to the midden then.
Day-to-day operations are my responsibility.
Shut up.
Which means if you become a problem, you get sent to me.
There's a Draugr down here. It didn't.
17 months of college.
Hey, Harlan, how you doing tonight? 17 months, goddamn, it's been that long, huh? Oh, it didn't... I want my x-ray teeth. Good. I didn't want to go outside. I didn't realize there was a doorway to outside. A one-way trip. I was about to say, it's right behind me, isn't it? It broke one? Stupid. It was an explosion. It only broke one. Got physics damaged. Okay, going crazy. Okay, got it. Don't think I can do that yet. Physics the bones all over the place. I've read. There we go. Here's the auger.
Spirits will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
Oh, that hurts the eyes.
I am that which you have been seeking.
Your experiment went real wrong, didn't it?
Are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek. What you seek.
I was told to find you.
Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why.
Nope, I do not know why, because no one tells me
Like
anything.
others before you, you blindly follow a path to your own destruction. The Thalmor came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late.
So you're saying I'm doomed. Got it. Not the first to come see you?
Though you may be the last, the one who calls himself Unkano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it
What do I need?
And those aiding you wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
Good, I can see in here now. I'm not blinded by the light. I don't need it. That's pretty. Throw some raging parties in this college to make stuff like that. The good old Atronach Fort. A fun thing to screw around with. That was a skull. What else is down? That looks pleasant. The entrance now, at least, so I can leave. Like it was. This looks more like what I'm looking for.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. There's nothing more I can teach you. Certain concentration spells can be cast immediately.
Okay, fine, fine. Don't give me the quest to get the expert level, the master level stuff.
I can't wait to see who succeeds Mirabelle. I've no doubt she'll be promoted to Archmage at some point.
Chanting services. I would have
I have to find some staff.
Here will last you a life. Really? And what might that be?
You need to find the Staff of
I'm
Magnus.
sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
That did the orb we
How do you
found.
know of this?
I spoke with the Augur of
Did
Dunlane.
you really? And he specifically mentioned the Staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
You mean me, don't you?
I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the augur for something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus...
Next driving by that's making so much noise right now.
Something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
It is absolutely worthy of research, despite many of the notes I've had left in my bed and my desk.
I hope Mirabelle is helpful in locating the staff.
One suggesting that restoration is better left to the priests of the temple, I think, is forgetting a few things.
You know, they say... Oh my. Never underestimate... They can turn the... There are also spells that help in avoiding conflict altogether. I shall explain to you the mysteries of the Outer Realms. All right.
I submit that everyone in the college has, at one time or another, relied on one of the restoration spells that can...
You're about to do something evil, aren't you?
If there are any problems, well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
Why do you care?
The Eye of Magnus? I can appreciate that this thing, this orb, it's very impressive.
What the heck are you
And
doing?
definitely worth studying. But let's not jump to any conclusions or assign it importance beyond what we're certain of.
Sorry, so the Staff of Magnus?
Well, it's said to be very powerful. Has the capacity to store an incredible amount of magical power, as the story goes. But it's more myth than anything at this point. I've no doubt that it actually exists, but no one has seen it in, what, decades? Longer? I'm not sure. The only time I've heard it mentioned was when those Synod characters showed up some months ago looking for it.
Or the Synod?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
Yep. Tell them where the staff is.
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
I guess I know who we're about to go kill. Right by my house, apparently. Suppose that's getting a little... Nothing in here is exceptional. that, I guess that's taking up space. I guess down here we go then. That was easy. This locked. Did I really just do that with expert? Have been Muzulft. I can go here quick, I guess.
Crystal. Gone. Find Paratus. In Oculory.
I think he's dead. He can get tenderized a bit. He didn't make it. It's empty. Why did I even look in it? Mind. The armor's almost to 100. Yeah. Yeah, just move on. Give any boo. Jeez. That quest mark not showing up. Fine, I'll do it the way you intend it to, game. Long and slow way. poisoned me. Not gonna make elven stuff anytime in the near future. Nice to have. I'm not falling for that. Ability potions, make with those. Take them. They'll sell for a lot. Other way. Go. Do I get out of this? It didn't even feel it coming. I died mid-dive. What's down here? Door locked. Hey, lockpick leveled up. On. There we go. I remember my old dwarven armor. That helped me through many a tight spot. Oh, that was a good shot. We're gonna wait. That was a body, but decoration. Oh, great. Bummer. Human heart out of it, apparently. Or Fulmer. Oilery. Sounds pleasant. Yep, we're in Falmer territory now. My favorite. What's around here? Yum. That jar. Kind of funny that Palmers don't always drop ears, despite the fact they should always drop ears. Nothing else. Nothing special in there. Now we're hitting the actual skill full story. I guess choruses too, or charis. While you say these names. Oh, I see another red dot. Haha, killed by her own trap. Stupid bastard. An odd guy. Stuff's mad at me. He started running like a coward that he... Ooh. see then. Let's go. For a place called the Boilery, there's not that much boily stuff in here. Asterlock. Nuts. There we go. Hey, I found an actual useful skill book I hadn't read yet. That's a 2 increase. Do I have telekinesis? I do. Then the door was a mistake. Now we go. Tried so hard. Got ganked from a distance. Was a thing. Well. Totally missed it, and I could have gotten some more lockpicking still. Your guys' expedition went great. Drone. I had Daedric arrows. Why the heck did that guy have Daedric arrows? Those would have probably hurt. I all of a sudden can hit people for squad. Then I need that. Second human heart I found on these guys today, which is a burning thing. Fine. Where do I go? Say follow the corpses is probably a good. I would have thought I would have gotten attacked there. I'm not the one that killed these things. Ooh, you're tougher. Like that. Down here was the key. When do I get attacked in this room? I don't. Well, it's this way then. Like what's on this side better, you can line up with the decorations on the left. Totally worth it. Always worth doing. Check that, right? Yep.
Gavros, is that you?
No.
I was giving up hope. Let me get the door.
What the? Who are you? What are you doing here? What have you done with Gavros?
Your friend Gavros is dead.
It was the Falmer, wasn't it? Curse them! They've ruined everything. If Gavros is gone, there is no hope. He was supposed to return with the crystal. Without that, all our efforts are wasted. And you, if you're here for treasure or wisdom or anything, I'm afraid you've wasted your time.
About this crystal?
First time, I tried to tell Gavros, but he wouldn't listen. No, it won't be too cold, he said. Well, I was right, wasn't I? Focused completely wrong by the time we got here. The cold had warped it. Gavros had to cart it all the way back to Cyrodiil. Left the rest of us here to fend off the damnable Falmer.
Happened to find a fascinating crystal. Is this what you were looking for?
You found... How in the world? That's it? That's it! I don't know who you are, but you may have just saved this little project. In fact, who are you anyway?
With the College of Winterhold.
You are you? Savos wouldn't even grant us an audience when we came to you, but now you come here expecting something from me? I don't much like this, I'll tell you. But you saved my skin, so maybe I can overlook the past for now. Come on, I'll explain on the way.
Okay then.
You know what Gavros said? This was my idea first. The Council is going to know that when I get back. I was the one who thought of using this oculory. I don't know what the dwarves called it. Something unpronounceable, I'm sure. From all our research, it seems they were intent on discerning the nature of the divine. This machinery, all of it, was designed to collect starlight, and then, I'm not sure, split it somehow? It was my idea to replace one of the key elements with our focusing crystal. Months of enchantments went into it. Let's just hope they got it right this time.
Yeah, let's see. We'll see. Or this is about to explode in our face and you're about to die and save me time. Hopefully that.